And we are going to be joined now by one of our colleagues who's bringing us all the action from the JCB Stewart's Bend area, Mr. Chris Moore.
Yeah, thank you, DJ. Ben, great to be here again for day two. One of the things you guys talked about, it just being here early on in the pits, it was absolutely mob. Trying to get up the railing to get into the pits was like swimming upstream. Couldn't be done. Absolutely unbelievable the amount of people that are already here on a Friday. And as we know, tomorrow expected to be an absolute record crowd. One of the things I wanted to touch on, Cody and Emma Summers did the draft format this year to select nights. We had 6 drivers pulling double duty, so 6 of the names that you heard last night, 3 in the super late models, 3 in the modified division, will be running again tonight. Guys like Mike Harrison, who ran second last night in the super late model, he'll switch over to the modified tonight, while the guy behind me, Drake Troutman, ran his modified last night. He got caught up in that melee on the front stretch, looking for some better luck in the super late model. Of course, also in the modifieds, you had the winner RTJ. He'll move over to his super late model tonight. One of the heavy hitters expected to be running up front tonight. So a lot of action for these 6 guys. Everybody else kind of gets a break one night over the course of this weekend. These 6 guys, it is nonstop action from start to finish. As you see Drake Troutman, his awesome paint job featuring some recent St. Louis championships on his number 22 machine. I'll send it up top to Trenton Berry in the grandstands.
I'm keeping an eye on him. Chris, you're keeping on a real young gun, though, that we've seen really shine at the shootout.
Yeah, well, we've already seen one young Jet perform well on Tuesday night. I've got another one, Jet Nunley, for the Factory 14 camp. Young man, nice and relaxed here, 14 years old. He's an Oklahoma native, picked up 10 wins this season in micro sprint competition. He's got his own Golden Driller from Restricteds in the 2022 Tulsa Shootout. Finished 8th this year in Stockton Wing Tulsa Shootout feature event. So Jet Barnes did well on Tuesday night. I'm looking at Jet Nunley tonight here on Friday, guys.
All right, thank you. And the first one is our good friend. He's here. He's gonna be at Tulsa as well. How about it, Mr. Chris Moore? Good to see you.
How we doing, DJ and Ben? Great to be here, guys. Live in the pit area at the Kubota Gateway Dirt Nationals presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts. We'll take you through all the happenings here in the pits, which, as we know, can get pretty exciting. But I wanted to touch on this guy right behind me, Brandon Shepard. Last year became the 3rd different driver to win back-to-back super late model main events. Of course, Brandon Shepard followed up Bobby Pearson 17 and 18, and then Tyler Carpenter in 19 and 21. Of course, 2020 was nixed due to COVID. So we've had 3 different drivers go back-to-back, and you hear all kinds of drivers say this is the hardest race to make, such a difficult race just to get into, let alone win it. And somehow, guys like Carpenter, Pierce, and Shepard have found their way to win back-to-back Saturday main events. Can Shepard become the first to win 3 in a row? Well, his quest starts tonight on a Thursday prelim. Next up, part of our broadcast team, Mr. Trenton Berry in the stands. Trenton, good to be with you, my friend.
Thank you, Brian. I'm here at the bottom of the ramp. That area right there, that's the work area. All week, the intensity's been on the racetrack. Today, that's going to change a little bit. The work area is going to be busy. Somebody's going to get a flat tire. Somebody might have a chain pop off. Their crew is going to show why racing is a team sport. They're going to get them back on the track and back at a chance to take home a Golden Driller. Earl Hoon's in the infield, another new member. Earl, it's been great to be here with you as newbies this week. Take it away, my friend.
This weekend at the Topless 100, we mourn the lossing of Scott Bloomquist, a Titan in the late model division. Teams across the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series have been handed decals. One I have in my hand here, the other inside Dale McDowell's number 17M on the side of his race car. Teams across the pit area honoring Scott Bloomquist the Great in our sport tonight and throughout the rest of 2024.
I got one more for you. Your career has changed a lot since the last time you won one of these. I asked you off camera, I'm going to ask you on. Are these still as cool to get?
Yeah, for sure. And they all mean something different, right? Like, it took me 13 years to win my first one, so that felt like a huge weight lifted off me, and I felt like mentally it really helped me take the next step in my career and be calm. So then the next year I definitely did not have the best car, but we were able to beat everybody and play defense. And then this one, the track was just crazy, so it was a lot of fun and challenging. So these Chili Bowl races are hard to win. 400 cars. A lot can go wrong. You just gotta execute every time you hit the track. And thankfully, I got Paul Silva on the wrenches too, which when we're off on Sunday or Monday, I have the confidence in him that he'll fix it.
Congratulations. Go be dad again.
Yeah, thank you.
There you go. Kyle Larson wins Chili Bowl number 3, guys.
From New Jersey, Yankowski from Pennsylvania. There, your front row. They'll fire. We're back underway. Yankowski getting a good restart. He'll motor to the top side. Can't hang on to it. Go down underneath of him. Yankowski gets a run down the back straightaway, and Friesen's right there. Friesen's around Rocky Warner. They're side by side in front of him. Friesen thinking about peeking a nose. He'll back out of it, and Kid Rocket around the outside will grab the lead. And here comes Matty D. DiLorenzo into the top 5. Go down, DiLorenzo, Friesen, your top 3, Warner and RJ. Here comes Matty D, side by side for the lead off of turn number 2. DiLorenzo getting better and better down in 1 and 2. Go down, still working the top side. Friesen watching it all go down, looking for a way that he can get in on things. Parallel sticks, 2 to go, top 3 right together. The track of champions showing why it's one of the best here in New York State. Here comes DiLorenzo. DiLorenzo back to the bottom. Go down, pedaling off the top side. They've lost touch with Friesen. The top 2 a step ahead of the 44. DiLorenzo right back to the bottom, down in 3 and 4. They're going to come to the white flag. Wheel to wheel at the line. Go down, the Ringo's Rocket. He'll drive to the bottom side. He'll try and shut DiLorenzo off, but he trips up. Here comes Matty D. Side by side for the lead, down the back straightaway. DiLorenzo by nose into the final corner. Go down up on the cushion. DiLorenzo slides up in front of him. Can go down, make it stick. He will not. Back to back with a last lap pass. DiLorenzo, your winner.
Horning, Belden, and Walters, a 3-car battle coming to the Twin Sticks. A.J. Walters suddenly looks like he might be faster than the 2 cars in front of him. 2 laps to go. Cousin Luke setting the pace. A.J. Walters to the middle. Belden on the bottom. Nearly 3 wide down here in 1 and 2. Cousin Luke, Brett Belden, they'll shut the door on A.J. Walters. Walters can't find enough momentum through the middle. Into 3 and 4 they'll go. Cousin Luke's got to stay perfect on the top. It's razor thin up there, but it is fast. White flag one more time around. Side by side for the lead. Horning by a quarter of a car length. Walters through the middle down here into 1 and 2. 3 wide through 1 and 2 for the lead. The Next Generation Graphics Pro Stocks. Bill Shea, you better be loving this, my friend. Into 3 and 4 they go for the final time. Who's going to come out on top? $1,000 on the line. Horning on the top. Walters in the middle, Belden on the bottom. FloRacing Race of the Week. Luke Horning wins. Walters second, Belden third.
Yeah, Thorson not pressing the issue too much at the moment. Led RTJ in line, and Ricky Thornton moves back to the bottom. First car now ripping the lip is Brady Bacon. Bacon has fell back a spot from his 5th starting spot, and he might lose another one. Leary moved up in front of him. Bacon went to the middle, and now Carter Sarf is on the move. He goes to his inside. Now it's Leary up on the top. Yeah, RTJ made a mistake on the cushion last time. He'll get back to the bottom. Leaves the top open for Thorson. Thorson tries to get around him. Can't quite get it working off of turn number 4. Nearly jumped the berm into the home stretch wall. He continues to stalk Ricky Thornton Jr. for second. Baston is leading, but this is a battle for the final lock-in spot as we're already past halfway.